Imagine a world where every thought you have can manifest into reality. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it? This isn't a far-fetched concept, but rather it's the power of imagination at work, a force so potent that it has the potential to shape our lives. Imagination is the workshop where all human plans take shape. It's the cauldron where the raw ingredients of thoughts and desires are transformed into tangible form. It's where the ethereal becomes real, where the abstract takes on form and substance. It's where dreams are born, where visions take flight. The principle is simple, yet profound. Anything a man can conceive and believe he can achieve. This isn't mere wishful thinking. It's a testament to the power of the human mind, the power of belief, and the power of action. But how does one turn the intangible into the tangible? How does one bring to life the images that dance in the mind's eye? The key lies in self-motivation. It's the fuel that fires the engine of imagination, turning the wheels of creativity, propelling us forward. The great leaders, the artists, the innovators, they all became great because they harnessed this power. They didn't just dream, they believed. They didn't just believe, they acted. They didn't just act, they persevered. And in the process, they transformed their dreams into reality. Now let's dive deeper into the role of imagination in the success of great leaders, artists, and writers. Imagination is not just the ability to conjure up fantastical worlds or dream up unique ideas. It's a crucial tool that has fueled the achievements of some of the greatest minds in history. Think of individuals who have revolutionized their respective fields, the pioneers, the innovators, their common denominator, an unbridled imagination. Take the realm of business, for example. The titans of industry didn't reach their lofty heights by merely maintaining the status quo. They dared to imagine different paths, novel solutions, and groundbreaking products. They harnessed the power of their imagination to motivate themselves, to push beyond the ordinary, and to shape their vision into reality. The same principle holds true in the world of arts. Musicians, poets, and writers who have left their indelible mark on our culture did so by tapping into their imaginative faculties. They painted vivid pictures with words, composed symphonies that moved souls, and penned tales that transcended time. All of these were born from the womb of imagination. And if you're wondering how to harness this power, there's a treasure trove of wisdom in the book Success Through Positive Mental Attitude by Napoleon Hill and W. Clement Stone. This masterpiece delves into the concept of self-motivation and the critical role that imagination plays in it. It's a veritable guidebook for anyone looking to unlock the potential of their mind and achieve greatness. But remember, it's not just about dreaming big, it's about pairing those dreams with action. Your imagination is the architect, but your motivation is the builder. Together, they can construct the reality you desire. So, whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur, an artist in the making, or simply someone looking to make their mark on the world, remember this. Your only limitation lies in the development and use of your imagination and subsequent motivation to action. And as you cultivate these, you're not just building castles in the sky, but laying the foundations for your success. Remember, your only limitation lies in the development and use of your imagination and subsequent motivation to action. So, how can you apply this power of imagination in your daily life? Let's delve into that. Firstly, consider your daily tasks. These are the routines you've created, the habits you've formed. Have you ever considered that there might be a better, more efficient way to do these tasks? Maybe it's how you manage your emails or how you plan your day. Your imagination is a tool that can help you streamline these processes. This doesn't mean you have to reinvent the wheel, but rather think of ways to oil it, to make it run smoother and faster. Next, think about the inevitable changes that life throws at us. Change is the only constant, they say. But how prepared are we for it? Our imagination can help us anticipate these changes. It can help us visualize different scenarios and prepare for them. Whether it's a job change, a move to a new city, or even a shift in a personal relationship, your imagination can be your guide, helping you navigate through the uncharted waters of change. Now let's talk about limitations. Yes, those pesky constraints that seem to hinder our progress at every turn. But what if we told you that these limitations are not necessarily roadblocks, but rather opportunities? Opportunities for you to apply your imagination and find creative solutions. They challenge you to think outside the box, to push your boundaries, and to rise above the norm. Remember the words of the late Frank Lloyd Wright: "The human race built most nobly when limitations were greatest." So, view your limitations as a canvas for your imagination to paint on. Our imagination is an incredible resource we all possess. It's the architect of our reality and the sculptor of our future. It's the spark that ignites innovation and the fuel that drives progress. So use it, nurture it, let it guide you through your daily life. As Beecher said, the soul without imagination is what an observatory would be without a telescope. So, let your imagination guide your soul. Now, let's talk about rising above limitations using imagination. Imagination, my friends, is not just a faculty of the mind that helps us daydream or escape reality. It is a potent tool, a catalyst that can transform obstacles into stepping stones, limitations into opportunities. Think about it. When we are confronted with hurdles, it's our imagination that sketches a way around them, over them, or even through them. Consider the world of architecture. It's a realm where creativity meets utility, where imagination encounters limitations in the form of physical laws, regulations, and resources. But as the renowned architect Frank Lloyd Wright once said, "The human race built most nobly when limitations were greatest." Why did he say that? Because he knew that limitations don't stifle creativity. They fuel it. When resources were scarce, architects of the past didn't resign themselves to mediocrity. Instead, they imagined better, more efficient designs. They saw not what was, but what could be. They looked at a plot of land, constrained by its dimensions, and envisioned towering skyscrapers, sprawling complexes, and awe-inspiring monuments. Their imagination took flight not despite the limitations, but because of them. You see, when we are boxed in by constraints, we are compelled to think outside the box. That's when we tap into the depths of our imagination, pushing it to its utmost capacity. We start to see possibilities where none seem to exist. We invent, innovate, and break the mold. In the process, we rise above our perceived limitations. So the next time you feel bogged down by limitations, remember this: they're not walls, but springboards. They're not there to hold you back, but to propel you forward. They are not the end, but the beginning of a journey of discovery, innovation, and growth. Remember, limitations may be your best friends, since they require imagination to rise above them. Harness the power of your imagination, and you'll find that the sky isn't the limit. It's just the beginning. In conclusion, harnessing the power of your imagination and self-motivation can turn your dreams into reality. We've taken a journey today, exploring the incredible potential that lies within each one of us. The power of imagination, the ability to dream and visualize, is not just a whimsical pastime. It's a potent tool, a catalyst for achievement and success. We've delved into the role of imagination in the lives of successful individuals, from business leaders and artists to writers and musicians. What set them apart wasn't just talent or luck, but their ability to imagine, to envision possibilities where others saw only obstacles. We then moved on to practical applications, examining ways to infuse imagination into our daily lives. Whether it's finding more efficient ways to perform tasks or anticipating changes before they occur, the power of imagination can make a profound difference. It can transform the mundane into the exceptional, the ordinary into the extraordinary. Next, we tackled the concept of limitations. Far from being insurmountable obstacles, limitations can actually be our best friends. They challenge us, pushing us to think creatively, to imagine beyond what's immediately apparent. Remember the words of Frank Lloyd Wright: "The human race built most nobly when limitations were greatest." So, let your limitations inspire you, not constrain you. The essence of our discussion has been simple. If you can conceive it and believe it, you can achieve it. Your imagination is the workshop where your dreams take shape. Nurture it, cultivate it, and let it guide you towards your goals. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video. Follow the channel at vmadhuchandra on Instagram, and subscribe to the YouTube channel at Allery199 for more insightful content. Until next time, keep imagining, keep achieving.